All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's John here, back on the record. And wow, are we seeing some incredible stuff this morning. I remember I stayed up late last night and I said some important things, okay? The introduction message, the evening of November 6th, 2014, which I actually recorded at the end of the night after I'd said a lot earlier. And the things I said earlier were important, okay? There were things on my mind, some open issues, some final issues that I really wanted to get out on the table because I think they addressed and answered a lot of concerns, potential doubts, criticisms, and that was an important night. Also, some amazing night images around us here. And now, what am I up to? 20, 30, 40,000 pictures now and videos. Boy. And so I, again, sleep late, come out, nothing in the sky, and look what I've been seeing for the last 2 hours. And when God has something in store for me on a given day, something else other than taking pictures, you know, typically what I'll see is empty skies. John, go to this meeting, go up to school performance or something like that. But when this type of display is in front of me and keeps going like it has, it's been 2 hours. Sharice has gotten up, dressed, gone, left. Hey, bye, I'm leaving. My duty, my charter, I feel, from God, doing my job here, is I keep filming. He wants me to capture this stuff. And so here I am. Now what I'm seeing is, I've actually had some pretty good thoughts, I think, productive, that have come to me this morning. I mean, we've had some great sights on the left side of the balcony over there. Now remember, that's generally the west. But what I'm seeing on this side, something keeps taking me back to this side, including when I just gave a little talk about the wise men in the east. Actually, from looking from where I am right now, you go to the power centers up east, New York, Washington, whatever, that'd probably be more to the northeast from me. And lo and behold, the most amazing displays that I keep coming back to, this morning that is, even though the sun is over on the other side, it seems, are exactly in that direction. All right? So what I'm seeing is so this is the reason I'm keeping taking these pictures. I don't think God would be continuing this amazing display right in front of me as he is, just dazzling over and over. It doesn't stop, but it's all different though. See how everyone's different? Unless he wanted me to keep filming the stuff, okay? Especially now that I've got this actually pretty good tripod here that I can keep the camera on these high detail settings, and it holds the camera still for high quality pictures, all right? So that's why I'm just keep going, and then some thoughts come to me, and yeah, I'll stop it and make a little recording like this. And I think a lot of the things I've said this morning actually fit pretty well what I expect and believe, and I'm sharing with you prophecy that God is trying to communicate. Okay? Consistent, of course, with the my genuine desires and intentions for 100% subscription, but to make that very clear that by X day, that could be today, tomorrow, maybe that's down to 99.97%. You get what I'm saying? Okay? If I said 100% 2 days ago, well, that might be 99 today, because I've said how many times First one's in, best deals. And that includes people looking for leniency, shock probation, etc., 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 or to make amends. I've told you that special group that's been moved to the top of the list. They better be paying attention. And I've told you what kind of responsibility those who put me off may be in store for. I've told you that if you're under the lockdowns that we know is going on, to try to manage this process, that's no excuse. Deal with it privately, okay? And maybe it's a pretty good example now. The shit hits the fan. Who are you going to follow? The people telling you to shut up and don't do anything? Stand still, we're trying to figure this out? Or God speaking through a certain inspired messenger who is not God, but has some pretty reliable, I think we can all agree by now, messages and prophecy, okay? Who are you going to follow, huh? And don't forget, how many times does Christ say, or the Bible say, if God's with you, you have nothing to fear? And if you're frozen in your tracks, you're demonstrating a lack of faith. And that at some near-term point will probably rise to the level of, you should have known better, you have rejected Christ and his message delivered on behalf of the creator of the universe. Okay? So go back and read 1 John 5 and you'll understand what that means for you. And it ain't pretty. You don't have faith. You're afraid. You're a pussy. Yeah. But of course, don't forget the prophecy in that Coldplay song. I used to rule the world. And see the fear in my enemy's eyes. How does it feel now that the tables have turned? All those pussy tough guys out there, you thought you were so... you thought you ran everything, didn't you? Get away with everything. My, how the tables have turned. And I just love seeing these big images guarding the entrance to the holy city up here. Just that's one way in, right down that road there. I don't think you can get over the backside of the mountain. You'd have to walk a long way. Don't worry, they're watching that side too. Just like those motherships in that, wow, Independence Day movie. Wasn't that Prophetica? With those little fighters dancing around underneath them. You've seen that 100 times on these pictures. And no computer virus is going to shut down God. Too bad. So sad. Okay? All right? But don't y'all love how God fits all this prophecy in movies? Because more people watch movies and go to church. So they can relate to it, you know? Oh, wow, look at this, boy. Talk about ingenious, Yeah. What less would y'all expect, though, from the creator of the universe? Wow. Boy, we're having fun. I'm having a great time this morning. Man, this is good stuff. Okay. All right, enough on this one.